and welcome back to World. Right, so last video I showed you guys the stress test as the guys were doing some formations, training a bit, trying to see how the server would handle that kind of stress of so many players. Right now we've got even more players on the skirmish server with 122 compared to the best estimate of 100 people on the training map. Right now, the Union's doing a push towards the Confederates on the road. This is Hagerstown Turnpike, and we've got quite the melee fight going on right here. So one thing that we found out during the stress test was the sound bug, and it actually got really worse on the map we played before, and it was really bad when you were actually playing as a character rather than as I am now, flying as the great ghost of George Washington, watching the children of America tearing each other apart. So the charge is not really over yet. There's a few Union guys left, and there's some trickling in here, and they're still able to sort of get the Confederates off balance. We've got another line out there on the ridge. I mean, if they pushed simultaneously, they might have been able to push the Confederates back, but at this point it might be too late for the guys holding up out here among the rocks. Let's see what kind of troops there is out here. There's a group of soldiers holding in between the rocks here, laying down fire towards that Virginia flag. Random guy charging out. Not very good, since you get such a penalty from dying without any friends around you. You get that out of line thing, so probably not that good, although he's covered by all the bloody smoke. Oh, he's actually making it quite far, and he's up on the fence. He's over the fence.
Don't shoot me, please.
Don't shoot me.
Don't shoot me, please. I just want to see. Hello, boys.
He better drop his musket if he just wants to see. Someone's about. Yeah, there we go. Someone stabbed him. Or tried to stab him. No prisoners taken, apparently. So the Confederates are back in force, although they formed down here. I'm not entirely sure where the... Oh, some artillery. I'm not entirely sure where on... Oh, the point is right there. I thought these guys might have been way too far away from the point. So the point the Union needs to capture is around here where this guy died. And I imagine they're probably building up troops up here again. So we go ahead and check. This guy's gonna have some quite a bit of trouble wearing blue and being that far up front. He's gonna have quite the difficulty not trying to get shot by his own guys. Oh, the Union is already kind of moving up quite far. But I imagine there's a build-up of troops out there. Yes, here they come in force. And I imagine they're being led by Major Stone. Is he Major Stone? I can't remember. The 42nd guy. So moving up here in force. This looks amazing. Right now, there's 58 Union troops versus 60 Confederates. So we've got 118 soldiers on the server. Right here, quick calculation would say, I don't know, maybe it's probably more than 20. Okay. They're about to fire down, but there's a lot of friendlies down there. Yeah, they got some team. Let's see, team kills. Yeah, they got quite a few team kills. Let's see if the Confederates are gonna volley back. They formed on the road. You can see them far off in the distance if you look closely. They should probably all be on the right side of the fence. Yeah, that guy is... oof. He got shot down as he was trying to make his way back. There's about to come another volley. Kaboom! Unfortunately, we can't really see how many they are killing. We can only kind of see when they team kill. So one team kill was caused through there. So I imagine the guys, the Union guys that pushed up around the tree, they're definitely gone at this point. Let's see the Confederates. They formed here on the road. Not as organized, but still holding on.
Seth, can you hear me in game?
I'm not. I guess they couldn't see it. I mean, from my point of view, I was wondering why they weren't shooting. They're kind of just firing at will. There's not really the kind of command and organization that the Union has. Let's go back to the Union. Oh, what they're doing now? They're forming up on the road. Damn, boys. Damn. Everyone's just shooting right into each other. It's just like a shooting gallery with troops on either side. The only cover they have is the fact that they have a hard time seeing each other due to the smoke. And there's just this constant firing going back and forth, and you can see people falling all around. This is so cool. I mean, look at this. If we go down to the view, we get the view of what the soldiers are seeing. So right about here, you can't see anything. Well, you kind of can make out the flag and a few people, but you can't really make out soldiers. You can kind of make out the muzzle flash. Oh, that guy just fell down. Someone's playing some Mexican music, it sounds like. Or that I'm dancing around my hat. You just called a ceasefire. Maybe they're waiting for the smoke to clear, or no, they're doing a volley. Kind of both things, I imagine, then. Ooh, that looked like it took out a hell of a lot of Confederates. Looking down right the middle of the Confederate line, there's a big gap. Holy shit. The Confederates are losing tons of people here. I can imagine then that both sides are engaged, though. But that took quite a loss on the Confederate side. The disciplined volleys of the Union is taking care of the Confederates. Looks like the Union is advancing. So you can really see how team play really is it's going to be really important once this game is released. Oh, here comes the charge. The best sides, or those guys that are organized the best, are really the sides that are gonna do the best. So, oh, we've got the sound bag back, unfortunately. But I guess you need to listen to that as well. But we got some beautiful minutes there of just wonderful gameplay here of War of Rights, and we get an idea of what's to come. I like that this guy decided to jump onto this side of the road and just stand there and reload. Oh, he's running off. The Confederates managed to hold it though, but look at all the bodies. Look at all the dead bodies right here. It really is. Well, as I said, I am the ghost of George Washington. Ooh, stabbed him right in the face. Stabbed him. I mean, that guy, he took it twice before he came down. And with the smoke gone, we can see the blood of where the Union troops lined up before the charge. Like a slaughterhouse. The sons of the revolution tearing each other apart. Well, the sound bug didn't last that long, so it's back now to normal, which is good. Union is taking losses here, so even though they've been playing really well, the Confederates have a slight advantage. So the Union is organizing the troops again, getting ready to go in, give it their all. They might try to go out on the left. You know what? If we go really close, maybe we can listen into the guy's speech.
And shoot the buggers.
Shoot the buggers, he said. Shoot the buggers. There we go. The Union's plan is to shoot the bugger right from Major Stone's mouth to your ears. Shoot the buggers. So let's see if they're able to go ahead and accomplish that. So it's gonna hold a speech here, and then we're gonna see about them performing one hell of a charge, one push to make sure to take the Hagerstown Turnpike. Okay, so is he gonna whack his soldiers? No, he's just showing them the musket. Something was funny there. We missed a joke. He's putting a bayonet on.
We are going to stop at the fence line, and we are going to fire at will when we hit that fence line. Is that understood?
There's gonna be a
Okay, so then I meant. Okay, so I'm inserting apparently. Okay, so they're gonna charge up, and they're gonna stop by the fence line, and then then they're gonna fire. So they're gonna take massive amounts of losses. But it's kind of like, I guess we can kind of say, the Carolian tactic of marching up, taking casualties, and then as they, really close to the enemy, everyone stops and fires. So we can see the Union making the charge here. It seems like the entire team, up to, this is clearly something around maybe 30 people or something like that, charging in, coming in. Confederates not really ready at all for this massive, ooh, what a slaughterhouse, and I mean the sound and the frame rates tank. Holy shit. I mean the tactic definitely worked. They lost a few people, but not nearly what sort of happened to the Confederates. They completely lost the road here. Oh, we've got some Confederates infiltrating the lines of the Union, stabbing around. So one thing they've done is they have made the stabs less effective. I imagine that. Oh, it's a counter charge. We had two Union guys stabbing each other. We have a counter charge of Confederates, and it seemed to have really taken a toll on both sides. But there's still remaining troops fighting over the. Is that the point? No, they're not actually at the point. So even though, I mean, that was valiant effort by the Union. It looks so cool when they're all coming there. But yeah, I guess the Confederates were too spread out, and they weren't really hitting exactly where the point was. And once they stopped at the line and they'd had fired their shots, they probably should have gone in to just go crazy and stab as much as possible. And what they did, they were just standing around there. The Confederates were able to come in, countercharge, infiltrate single guys. I mean, we saw the confusion there. Two Union guys stabbing each other, people being able to fire into the Union troops as well, killing quite a few of them. And the sound bug is back, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure what since I don't record the mic and the game sound separately, I guess we're gonna have to bear it for a bit. If it becomes really worse, I guess I can end the video. Oh, it's back to normal. Let's see, both sides are breaking, but I imagine the Union might be breaking worse than the Confederates. The thing is, it always seems as though there's fewer Confederates on the line here than the Union. But they're being able to hold. They're really being able to hold the point. Running like that on your own, really not a good idea. You need to do mass formations. And oh, the Union is. Are they falling back? What are they doing? I think we just saw one guy disappear. Okay, so they're going over the fence and they're pushing up on both sides. Holy shit, the battle is raging on. Even though both sides are kind of breaking morale-wise, they're still giving it all. And the Union might just have made a turning point there by moving over to that side. But they gotta keep pushing. They gotta keep pushing if they want to win this. Let's see. The Union won. The Union won. No, the Confederates must have won. Because the Union got 180 casualties. And they didn't take the point. Because the the morale system calculates in that way, I think. So I imagine that it was the Confederates that actually won the battle because they lost fewer men. But I'm not entirely sure. Given the fact that the Union really did push in some valiant effort into that, so maybe we can call it a Union victory just because of how they were organized and the volleys and so they were doing. So that was really nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!